There is an ocean of everything you want: success, power, and the most satisfying relationships. It's all available and waiting for you. This is The Zone of Action with your host, Jerold Action Jackson.
Today, the subject of this podcast is your time, your goals, your resilience. Your time, your goals, your resilience. How laser focus transforms everything. Time is the one resource we all share equally. You, me, every leader you admire, every entrepreneur you study, every millionaire, every industry powerhouse, everyone gets the same 24 hours. But the difference lies in how we use those hours. Some people rise, build, grow, and influence. Others drift, scroll, slip into distraction, and wonder why years pass with little progress. The truth is simple. Time management, goal setting, and resilience are not just concepts. They are survival tools in a fast-paced world that wants your attention more than it wants your success. Success requires a level of laser focus that most people never practice. And if you cannot protect your attention, the world will consume it for you. Mindless scrolling, video games for a quick dopamine hit, random entertainment, and endless distractions are designed to hijack your focus. The problem is not entertainment itself. The problem is allowing it to replace purpose. If you want the life you envision, you cannot afford to spend your energy on habits that do not build your future. Let's break this down. When you combine effective time management with clear goals and long-term resilience, you create a system that protects your mind, your productivity, and your potential. Time management that actually works. Time management is not about squeezing every second out of your day. It is about directing your attention toward what matters most. When you understand this shift, your entire productivity approach changes. Plan tomorrow tonight. One of the most effective habits is ending your day by planning the next one. Spend 10 minutes identifying the top priorities. When you wake up, you skip the confusion and go straight into action. Your brain performs better with direction. You start the morning with clarity rather than anxiety. And clarity is fuel. Use the power of time blocking. Time blocking means assigning a specific window of time for a specific activity. Work on strategic tasks during your peak hours. Handle administrative or repetitive tasks later. By creating boundaries on your schedule, you prevent your day from being hijacked by interruptions. You literally train your mind to operate inside intentional spaces of focus. Identify your productivity thieves. Everyone has time leaks. For some, it is social media. For others, it is gossip, TV, poor planning, or procrastination disguised as research. Once you recognize your personal time thieves, you can eliminate or restrict them. A simple rule to follow: if it does not move you closer to your goals, move it out of your routine. Limit digital distractions aggressively. Your phone is the biggest threat to your success. App developers are not building games, videos, or social platforms for your growth. They are designed to capture your attention. The more you scroll, the more you stay stuck. Turn off needless notifications. Move distracting apps off your home screen. Give yourself set times to check messages rather than letting your phone control you. You cannot be laser focused while multitasking with alerts every minute. Use the 2-minute rule. If something takes 2 minutes or less, do it immediately. This removes small tasks from your mental checklist and prevents them from piling up. Little actions done quickly save hours of stress later. Protect your mornings. The morning sets the tone for the entire day. Avoid starting your day with social media or emails. The moment your mind is exposed to noise, your focus scatters. Begin your morning with intention. Read, reflect, pray, visualize, meditate, stretch, or review your goals. Give yourself space to think clearly before the world asks for your attention. Use accountability strategies. Accountability does not mean punishment. It means partnership with yourself. Track your habits, celebrate progress, check in weekly on your goals. When you know your performance is being recorded, consistency becomes natural. Goal setting that brings your future to life. If time management is the engine, goal setting is the navigation system. You cannot get far in life if you wake up every morning without knowing where you are going. People fail not because they lack ambition, but because they lack a system. Here are strategies that keep you moving forward. Define your goals in clear, simple language. Vague goals produce vague results. Get better with money is unclear. Save $10,000 in 12 months is specific. Lose weight is vague. Lose 15 pounds in 90 days by walking 3 days a week and reducing sugar is actionable. Specific goals energize you. They give you something concrete to reach for. Break big goals into smaller targets. A big goal can overwhelm your mind. But once you break it into manageable steps, your confidence increases. Every small victory builds momentum. If you want to complete a project in 90 days, divide it into monthly milestones, weekly actions, and daily tasks. This gives you structure, clarity, and direction. Know your why and revisit it often. Your goals will only survive if they have emotional meaning. Your why creates resilience. Your why wakes you up early and keeps you moving when you feel tired or discouraged. Put your why somewhere you can see it daily. Use visual mapping. Vision boards, project charts, and written lists work. Not because of magic, but because the mind responds strongly to visual cues. Every time you see your goals in print, your brain reinforces the direction you want to go. Set deadlines. A goal without a deadline becomes a fantasy. Deadlines create urgency, structure, and pressure, the productive kind. They tell your mind, we must work toward this now. Remove goals that no longer align with your future. There will come a time when certain goals no longer serve the person you are becoming. Do not cling to anything that does not match your long-term direction. Growth requires updating your priorities. Celebrate progress without becoming complacent. Small victories deserve recognition. They reinforce discipline. But do not let small wins make you comfortable. Success requires continuous motion. Celebrate, then keep going. Building resilience for the long journey. You can have perfect time management and excellent goal-setting skills, but without resilience, you will break at the first sign of adversity. Life will always present challenges. Business will have cycles. Markets will shift. People will disappoint you. Plans will fail. Resilience is the ability to keep going with strength and grace. Let's dive into the habits that build resilience. Accept that challenges are part of the journey. Stumbling does not mean you are failing. It means you are growing. The people who rise in life are not the ones who avoid adversity. They are the ones who turn adversity into fuel. When you accept that challenges are normal, you stop panicking when they show up. Train your mind with positive input. Resilient people do not feed their minds negativity. They guard their energy. They limit time with people who drain them. They take in books, speeches, podcasts, and conversations that build strength. Your mind becomes what you pour into it. Pour in inspiration, pour in knowledge, pour in gratitude, pour in forward momentum. Master the art of emotional discipline. When adversity hits, your emotions will carry you into panic if you let them. Resilience grows when you learn to pause, breathe, and strategize before reacting. Emotional discipline helps you stay composed under pressure. Build your physical and mental energy. Resilience is strongly tied to physical health. Exercise, hydration, sleep, and nutrition directly affect mental toughness. When your body is strong, your mind becomes more stable, and your resilience amplifies. Create a circle of support. Nobody succeeds alone. Resilient people surround themselves with a community that uplifts, encourages, and challenges them. Build relationships with people who inspire growth. Move away from those who push negativity. Practice flexibility without losing direction. Your goals may stay the same, but your methods may need to change. Resilient people adapt strategy while protecting the vision. They pivot without quitting. Use failure as feedback. Resilience means looking at failure and saying, what can I learn from this? Every setback contains wisdom. Every challenge contains a lesson. Every difficulty contains an opportunity. People who bounce back quickly are the ones who extract meaning from every experience. Remind yourself of your strengths and victories. Resilience grows when you remember how far you have already come. Look at your journey. Look at your progress. Look at the battles you survived. Let those victories build confidence for the future. The power of laser focus. All the techniques in the world mean nothing if you allow distractions to run your life. We live in a world built on attention economics. Everyone wants your eyes. Everyone wants your time. Everyone wants your energy. You must be laser focused for your goals to manifest. Here is the truth many people do not want to hear. You cannot scroll your way to success. You cannot game your way to purpose. You cannot outrun your destiny if you keep entertaining distractions that slow your growth. Dopamine traps destroy discipline. Social media and video games are engineered to keep you hooked. Every scroll and every level gives your brain a quick hit of pleasure, but you gain nothing valuable in return. Your focus weakens. Your motivation decreases. Your discipline erodes. If something gives immediate pleasure, but no long-term benefit, it requires boundaries. Replace distraction with purpose. Instead of scrolling, learn. Instead of gaming all day, build something. Instead of watching others live their dreams, work on yours. Your energy is precious. Your attention is currency. Use them wisely. Make a personal rule. Purpose first, entertainment later. Handle your goals, your tasks, your priorities, your workouts, your reading, your spiritual growth, and your responsibilities before giving time to entertainment. When you approach the day with purpose first, everything shifts. Your confidence rises, your productivity improves, your peace expands. Design an environment that supports discipline. If your environment encourages distraction, your mind will follow. Create a workspace that reflects focus. Keep your phone out of reach during work sessions. Surround yourself with reminders of your goals. Make your environment a partner in your success. Focus builds identity. Every focused day reinforces the identity of a disciplined, driven, purpose-filled leader. And identity drives behavior. When you see yourself as someone with strong discipline, you make decisions that match that identity. Putting it all together, time management gives your day structure. Goal setting gives your future direction. Resilience gives you the strength to endure the journey. Laser focus ties them all together. You have dreams for your life. You have goals you want to hit. You have standards you want to live by. You have a family to lead. You have businesses to grow. You have a legacy to build. None of this happens by accident. Success is a deliberate process built on habits, consistency, and focus. When you take control of your time, you take control of your destiny. When you set meaningful goals, your future becomes intentional. When you cultivate resilience, obstacles no longer stop you. When you stay laser focused, you become unstoppable. You already have the raw material to build the life you want. The next step is simple. Protect your focus, commit to your goals, and move forward with clarity and strength. Stay consistent, stay disciplined, stay resilient. Your potential is waiting for you to activate it. And when you do, everything changes. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter, JeroldDJAX. On Facebook, Jerold Action Jackson and Zone of Action. Check out the website, JeroldJackson.com. Happiness starts with you, not with your relationship, not with your job, not with your money, but with you in the zone of action.